let's talk about one of the biggest mysteries in our lives: sleep. I mean, we all do it. Every single night, we go on this incredible journey. But have you ever stopped to wonder where we actually go? Well, we're about to find out. Just think about that for a second. It's so true. For a massive chunk of your life, you're gone. You're not eating, not talking, not answering texts. You've just checked out. And yet somehow you wake up feeling repaired, refreshed, and ready to go. So what's the secret? You know, what is the hidden machinery that kicks into gear the second you close your eyes? What's going on inside while you're completely unconscious?
Yeah, seriously. Does it just turn off? Or is it somewhere else doing its own super important work?
It's crazy, right? You pull one all-nighter, and suddenly your mood, your focus, your energy, it all just crumbles. So let's pull back the curtain and find out why this nightly ritual is so absolutely critical.
All right, so our journey into sleep doesn't actually start when your head hits the pillow. Nope. It begins way earlier, as your brain starts getting the very first signals that the day is winding down.
This is so cool. Deep inside your brain, you've got this little internal master clock that is literally tuned to the light in your environment. As the sun goes down and the light gets dimmer, this clock starts sending out a quiet little memo to the rest of your body. Hey, night's coming. Time to get ready. And in response to that memo, your brain releases melatonin. You've heard of it, right? This is the hormone that gives you that wonderful, heavy eyelid, cozy feeling. It's your brain's natural, gentle way of saying, okay, time to power down for the night. But this is where we hit a very modern problem. Staring at your bright phone screen or slamming a coffee late at night, that's like turning on a rock concert right next to someone trying to whisper to you. You're basically shouting over that quiet melatonin signal. And sure, you can force yourself to stay awake, but you're just building up a sleep debt that you are going to have to pay back tomorrow. Okay, so the signal's been sent, you're tucked in bed, and your eyes are closed. You are now officially beginning the descent.
First, you enter stage N1. This is that super light, floaty state between being awake and being asleep. You ever feel like you're falling and then suddenly jerk awake? That's called a hypnic jerk, and it's a classic sign you're right in this stage. From there, you slide into stage N2, and now you're properly asleep. Your brain starts firing off these little bursts of activity called sleep spindles. Think of them like a do not disturb sign for your brain, helping to filter out small noises while also starting the important job of sorting through your day's memories. And get this, stage N2 isn't just some quick stop. It's a huge deal. You spend about half of your entire night right here. It's like the main terminal at an airport, connecting you to all the other deeper destinations on your nightly journey. So, from that main hub, you finally descend into the most physically restorative part of the entire night, stage N3, or deep sleep. This is where the body's night shift repair crew officially clocks in for work. I mean, your body is incredibly busy down here. It's pumping out growth hormone to repair your muscles. Your immune system is basically updating its virus software, logging any germs it bumped into during the day. Your metabolism and hormones are getting a total reset. This is pure physical nuts and bolts maintenance work. And here's the crucial takeaway. Most of this deep physical repair sleep happens in the first half of the night. So if you decide to go to bed super late and only get, say, 5 hours of sleep, you are literally robbing your body of its most important physical repair time. But physical repair is only half the story. About 90 minutes or so after you first fall asleep, something totally different starts to happen. Welcome to the dream cinema. This is REM sleep. All of a sudden, your brain activity goes wild. It almost looks like you're awake again. Your eyes start darting back and forth under your eyelids, and this is where your most vivid, most bizarre dreams unfold. And to keep you safe, your brain cleverly paralyzes your major muscles so you don't actually try to act out that dream where you're flying through the Grand Canyon. Pretty smart, huh? So the difference here is crystal clear. Think of it like this. Deep sleep is for your body. It's got a slow brain, and it's all about physical repair. REM sleep is for your mind. It's got a super active brain, and it's all about emotional and mental repair. Now, you don't just go into deep sleep and then stay there all night. Your entire night is actually this beautifully choreographed dance through all of these different stages. It's kind of like an all-night roller coaster. You ride this cycle, which lasts about 90 minutes over and over again. You drift off, dip down into that light sleep, then plunge into deep physical repair.
Then you soar all the way back up into the wild, active dreaming of REM sleep. And then you start the whole ride all over again. So if we zoom out and look at the whole night, it breaks down roughly like this. About 3/4 of your sleep is that non-REM sleep, which is dedicated to physical rest and repair, and the other quarter is spent in the mental and emotional processing world of REM sleep. Okay, so we've seen all the incredible, essential work that happens every single night. Now, let's talk about the price we pay when we interrupt that work. And the effects are immediate. I mean, after just one night of bad sleep, inflammation in your body goes up, your ability to focus completely plummets, and your system gets flooded with stress hormones. You don't just feel tired, your entire body is running on high alert. And when that becomes a habit, when one bad night turns into weeks or months, the long-term consequences get really serious. We're talking about a much higher risk for memory problems, for anxiety, and for major health issues like obesity, diabetes, and heart disease. That nightly maintenance checklist just keeps getting ignored, night after night, until something breaks. So, the next time you think about pulling an all-nighter or just skipping an hour of sleep, remember this. It is not wasted time. It's not a luxury. It is the essential, active, hidden work shift that allows your body and your brain to function. Because without it, everything you care about during the day slowly but surely starts to fall apart.